Friends, another new video of Bharat Puran has been uploaded today. And to watch more fun and entertaining videos like this, subscribe to Fun Toonsy right away. Also press the bell icon.
Friends, today we will listen to the amazing story of Jarasandha's destruction. Inside a grand royal palace, a fierce wrestling match is going on. At one moment, one warrior slams the other to the ground, and the next moment, the second warrior lifts the first into the air. This is not just a fight between two warriors. This is the battle between Jarasandha, the emperor of Magad, and Bhima, the third Pandava. Who was Jarasandha? Why did this battle happen? For that, we must return to the age of the Mahabharata. Thousands and thousands of years ago, King Brihadratha was powerful, kind, and just. His people loved him dearly. His kingdom was prosperous and his army strong. But the royal palace had one sorrow. The king had no children. He had two queens, Rati and Jyoti. He loved them both equally and wished, "May both my queens bear children." But nature's rules did not allow this. He consulted many sages, yet no solution was found. Day and night he prayed for a child. One day, news arrived.
"O Maharaj, sage Chandakaushik has arrived in your kingdom."
The king rejoiced.
Perhaps now my sorrow will finally end.
Sage Chandakaushika was a great ascetic. The king bowed before him and said,
O great sage, I have been suffering from the same sorrow for a very long time. I wish to have two children for my two queens, but that does not seem possible in any way.
The sage meditated, then took out a divine mango from his pouch and said,
King, give this divine mango to both of your queens. A child will surely be born in your house.
The king was overjoyed, but made a grave mistake. He cut the mango into two equal halves and gave one piece to each queen. The sage had told him to give the entire fruit to one queen, but the king thought, two queens, two halves. Time passed. Both queens became pregnant. The kingdom celebrated with joy. But when the children were born, the palace was shaken with shock. The first queen gave birth to half a baby, the right half. The second queen gave birth to the other half, the left half. Two queens had given birth to two separate halves of a single child. Everyone was stunned. The midwives cried out,
"This is inauspicious, a sign of great misfortune."
The queens were terrified. They said,
"We cannot keep such a child."
out of fear and superstition, both halves were ordered to be thrown away in the forest. That night, a demoness named Jara was wandering through the forest. She stopped, shocked to see two halves of a baby lying separately. Her heart softened.
Who can be so cruel? Who abandoned an innocent baby like this?
She picked up both halves, one in each hand. Using her mystical power, she joined the two pieces together, and the baby came alive, crying loudly. Blessing him, she said,
Go, child. May you live long.
and then she disappeared. The next morning, soldiers found the baby alive and whole. They were amazed.
This is the same baby from the palace, the one born in two pieces, but now the body is whole.
The king and queens were overwhelmed. Since the demoness Jara had joined, that is Sandh, the pieces, he was named Jara plus Sandh is equal to Jarasandha. The kingdom celebrated his birth with grand festivities. As Jarasandha grew, his strength multiplied. In his youth, he could drag a mountain, break huge stones, defeat 10 soldiers alone. People said,
Jarasandha is born not just to be a king, but to be an emperor.
he also had a terrifying power. If someone tore him into two halves, his body would join again. This secret came from his mysterious birth. Jarasandha's daughters Asti and Prapti were married to King Kans of Mathura. When Krishna killed the evil Kans, Jarasandha was furious.
Krishna has killed my son-in-law. I will not rest until I destroy Krishna.
He attacked Mathura 17 times. Every time Krishna defeated him through strategy and wit. Humiliated, Jarasandha returned empty-handed. His cruelty increased. He began imprisoning defeated kings in a hidden dungeon. He declared, "I will sacrifice 101 kings to Lord Shiva and become ruler of the world." All the kingdoms of India trembled in fear. Meanwhile, the Pandavas had established Indraprasth. Yudhishthira wanted to perform the Rajasuya Yajna to become the universal emperor. But one obstacle stood in their way: Jarasandha. As long as he lived, no king would accept Yudhishthira's supremacy. Krishna said,
Jarasandha must be defeated, but not with an army, with intelligence.
Krishna, Bhima and Arjuna set out for Magad in disguise. At the palace gates, 3 Brahmins arrived. Jarasandha welcomed them.
O holy men, welcome to my kingdom. Tell me, what can I do for you?
Krishna said,
We are warriors. We have disguised ourselves as Brahmins to help others. We seek a battle with you.
Jarasandha was surprised.
A battle from Brahmins?
Krishna calmly replied,
Yes, we 3 have come to test your strength.
Jarasandha laughed.
Wonderful! A battle delights me. I live for war.
He chose Bhima as his opponent, for only Bhima matched his strength. The next morning, thousands gathered. Drums rolled. Bhima and Jarasandha stood face to face. The duel began, a bare-handed wrestling match. Sometimes Bhima slammed Jarasandha to the ground, sometimes Jarasandha hurled Bhima into the air. Bhima tore him apart again and again, but Jarasandha always rejoined. Bhima grew exhausted. Arjuna grew worried. The people were speechless. Krishna thought, it is time to reveal the secret. He picked up a blade of grass, tore it into 2 pieces, and threw each piece in opposite directions. Bhima understood the signal. Bhima gathered all his strength, grabbed Jarasandha's legs, one to the right, one to the left, and ripped him apart. He flung the 2 halves in opposite directions. The earth trembled. The skies fell silent. This time, Jarasandha did not rejoin. The invincible emperor was dead. All 101 imprisoned kings were freed. Jarasandha's son, Sahadev, became an ally of the Pandavas. Jarasandha was a mighty warrior, but his cruelty, arrogance and injustice led him to destruction. On the other hand, Krishna's wisdom, Bhima's strength and Arjuna's courage together created an unforgettable chapter in history. Everyone learned, no matter how powerful injustice becomes, truth, dharma and intelligence always win.
So, bye bye. See you again in the next video.